Okay, everybody. The feeling is absolutely nothing on this Monday afternoon, or evening, I see more Pacific, for March 24th, 2025. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Anonymous Lucas Monday Night Raw, March 21st, 2025 review for taping March 24th, 2025. A very rare upload you'll see on a Monday involving a wrestling review. You don't expect this more often. Don't expect this more often. You don't expect it at all, actually, going forward. But we're back. We're back on a Monday afternoon, and we're eating live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this podcast in Syracuse, New York. I had a little bit of an intro to share for you. Hey, you see my post on Twitter, or actually my name is Twitter, Lucas Iyo, and go check that out. I upload this very quote. Good old Sasha Banks, my girl. Mercedes, my name picture. Where I upload something like this. I'll pull up right here. And you know the context of it? I love my a long time ago. I had to deal with like a hearing on my lawyer and everything. Here he gets Social Security SSI money. Well, I didn't share that in depth when I think about it, but dude, I didn't want to share it because it was too personal. But I got some news this afternoon from my lawyer. Or more about 3 o'clock today. I got some awful news, and all capitalized letters awful, from my lawyer's case worker that I'm not getting Social Security money when I was promised again as I appealed my case, and my lawyer couldn't even tell me like a man, and to say the least, I'm crushed beyond belief. Yep, not even a lawyer can even say it in my face either, but a straight face. Yeah, freaking caseworker, do it, man. I am crushed to say the absolute least, man. And so much so I actually have to move out of my house. I might have to move out of my house and be like going to a different house, maybe like at my grandparents' house, and God forbid I actually have to do that, and it probably has to be happening. Life's a climb, but the view is great, as Miley Cyrus, my other girl, would like to say. Life's a climb. Life's a freaking climb, if you ask me, man. But then again, the view is also great, like she also says after that. But yeah, we're gonna get through it. Man. It's tough. Life's a freaking bitch sometimes. Actually, she's a bitch a lot of freaking times, you realize it. We're gonna get through it, hopefully, man. Knock on wood. You know, it does more often, man. I'll knock on my damn desk. Let's get Monday Night Raw, shall we? Get some more wrestling content, obviously. That's about the spiel there about 3 minutes of the podcast. Let's get Monday Night Raw. Get some of my mind off of personal shit, to say the least. There's some Monday Night Raw, March 24, 2025. With John Cena promises that he's going to ruin wrestling when he wins the number 17 World Championship and the Undisputed WWE Championship, and then Cody Rhodes interrupts. And Rhodes then told Cena, to Cena, obviously, he plans to take the championship right away from him right now, obviously in the ring. We're also going to Usos to reunite on the show tonight, or this afternoon. Jimmy and Jey Uso defeat A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory. And after the match, Gunther attempted to attack both Uso members, but eventually Jimmy chased off Gunther to finish off the segment with a steel chair. Also, Lyra Valkyria defeats Raquel Rodriguez to retain the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Also, Adam Pearce. He tries to attempt to address the Women's World Championship until all 3 women between Rhea Ripley Iyo Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair all get into a brawl. No, not really a brawl, but basically it made women. This is the match next week between Iyo Sky and Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. That's to confirm a rematch. Didn't really care for that segment, man. Honestly, didn't care for it. Also, El Grande Americano defeats Dragon Lee, also known as Chad Gable. I'm sorry. You know it's Chad Gable. Come on, don't be dumb, people. Also, CM Punk says he'll be on this contract signing on SmackDown. Seeing him, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins, and London this Friday to bring back the Shield. He talks about bringing the Shield to WWE as well with Delson D'Ambrose, Sean Moxley, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins as well. Also, some Braun Breaker and Penta for a WWE Intercontinental Championship ends in disqualification after Dominic Mysterio attacks Breaker, and then Finn Balor appears, and then the rest of the Judgment Day stand until the end of the show. Discussing this page very raw review of Gladiator Dream maybe so into his Monday Night Raw March 24, 2025 review. Starting with, you guessed it, John Cena promises he's going to ruin wrestling when he wins the Undisputed WWE Championship number 17. And then Cody Rhodes interrupts, and Rhodes told Cena to take the championship right from him right now, obviously, to start the show. This was freaking the best thing on the show by far. Best thing on the show by far is y'all really saw the life of WrestleMania season this year. To me, it's the best you're going into wrestling in 2025. At WrestleMania for an Undisputed WWE Championship. I like that. The biggest championship in the company. One of your biggest stars in professional wrestling holding the championship in Cody Rhodes. One of the all-time greats, John Cena, chasing number 17. As a heel, nonetheless. Still crazy this very day. But I obviously love this story. I love the fact John Cena explained how much he wants number 17, the World Championships. And he took a big dig at Ric Flair, man. I absolutely love that comment from John Cena. That was freaking brilliant from his part. Tin Saw and Ric Flair, no longer we never know Ric Flair, the wheel man himself. And John Cena is being compared to. And it will be John Cena and everybody else underneath them. That was freaking a brilliant crow from John Cena, to say the least. I absolutely love this start. You don't believe the grade I'm giving this, man. It was bigger than obviously the grade last week. It would be an A with John Cena explaining his heel turn. I like this promo a lot better, honestly. Not that last week one sucked. I actually like this one a lot better, though. A plus is your grade. Overall start to show. This is freaking phenomenal start to ask me. And Cody Rhodes held his own against John Cena as well. He went by outside John Cena a little bit, too. Even on kind of eyes. I am big time looking. And by the way, I was big time sure about this. I feel like last year's version of Cody Rhodes going to WrestleMania 40 against Roman Reigns. I feel like this year's Cody Rhodes that are going to WrestleMania is blowing out Cody Rhodes from last year, man. Might be a hot take on paper, but I actually love this more of Cody Rhodes than last year's Cody Rhodes going to WrestleMania 40 and this being a champion going to 41. Absolutely love this Cody Rhodes, and I'm going to see it more often, honestly. Absolutely love this star. Give it an A plus in your show of a grade. Start the segment. Start the show. Nice start to start Monday Night Raw. Moving on to the Usos. Jimmy and Jey Uso reunite after Jimmy Uso is announced for Jey Uso's tag team partner, mystery tag team partner tonight. And if he A-sound down on our Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And after the match, Gunther attempted to attack both Uso members and a freaking voice crack. But eventually, Jimmy chased off Gunther with a steel chair. And by the way, Jey Uso slipped again. He slipped on, but he had made a botch here. I think I'm pretty sure it's storyline-wise and him, Jey Uso and everything. He botched. Well, this is a big-time botch and, trying to run for, a spear, I think, to Austin Theory. But, yeah, he tripped and he fell. It's probably a storyline. So it looked like a whole storyline. It looked like a storyline on paper. I hope to God it's a storyline. If it's not, and this is your World Heavyweight Champion going after WrestleMania, that's going to be a freaking big, bad looking botch from Triple H. But it looks like a storyline. It looks like a storyline for sure. Keep updating that, though, if we're going forward. This more and more happens or not. But this is an okay tag team match. I could have took it or leave it, honestly. Gave it a C plus, an overall grade. But I have not been interested in the Jey Uso and Gunther World Heavyweight Championship match going into WrestleMania this year. Absolutely not. Both Royal Rumble winners, Jey Uso and Charlotte Flair, having horrible feuds with Tiffany Stratton and Gunther, respectively. Not been into it whatsoever, no honesty. Give it a C plus or a max grade and the segment as well. Gunther, I'm sending to attack both Uso members as well. Move on to Lyra Valkyria, the reigning defending WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. She defeats Raquel Rodriguez to retain, like I said, a WWE Women's World Intercontinental Championship. So there you go. That's for a weird thing in my Spotify playlist. But Lyra Valkyria defeats Raquel Rodriguez to retain a Women's Intercontinental Championship. It was let's put it this way, it was a match, to say the least. Was not interested whatsoever in this match. None whatsoever. I don't know what the hell's going on my Spotify playlist. I don't understand what the freaking ad is or whatever, man. I guess it was a freaking out all along. My dumbass apologies. Lyra Valkyria retains Raquel Rodriguez. You talking about some very interesting Spotify players might have that freaking match here. Why is Raquel Rodriguez get a Women's Intercontinental Championship shot, and why should I freaking care? And honestly, why should I freaking care? It's a Turk girl. I can't care. There's no effort put in this division. Come on, man. Triple H, get your head out of your ass. This is no grave of freaking C. Moving on to Adam Pearce. He tries to address the WWE Women's World Championship situation after last week Rhea Ripley signed the contract with Iyo Sky and Bianca Belair's match at WrestleMania. And all three women beat Iyo Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, interrupted him respectively, and then Pearce, flipping on my notes here, eventually made a decision to have Iyo Sky defend the Women's World Championship and rematch against Rhea Ripley next week on Monday Night Raw. I also gave us a freaking C. Please, love of God, wrestling gods himself. No, not John Bradford or JBL. Please, love of God, wrestling fans and wrestling gods himself. Please have your Iyo Sky retain or be a disqualification. I think it'll probably be a disqualification. Because a couple of segments later, been backstage, Bianca Belair is now a special guest referee for all this match next week on Monday Night Raw. And I think it'll probably be a DQ finish. I hope to God at least. I hope to God at least, man. I hope they got big time at least. Shall we come next week? So it's going to be a great match on paper. Let's hope to God Iyo Sky either retains or a DQ finish. I don't like a DQ finish happening out of this match. So ain't fun next week on Monday Night Raw. But I was not impressed with this match. I was more interested in Iyo Sky's outfit tonight. Oh my God, Iyo Sky looks great in jeans, man. It's all great with Cena, to say the least. Moving on to Grande Americano. I'm sorry, Chad Gable. Chad Gable defeats Dragon Lee. I give it a B-. This was a pretty fun match. I didn't like the finish, though. I mean, I know it's like the Grande Americano where he's trying to be a heel. He was taking out their mascot, Dragon Lee. I get that. Don't get me wrong. I get that. But the finish just looked pretty weird, honestly. And then having Dragon Lee tap out to a half-ass freaking ankle lock. Didn't like that. I'll give it a B-, honestly. Not very much to say about this other than that. And on to CM Punk. Mr. CM Punk, Phil Brooks himself. He has a promo next and says he'll be on SmackDown this Friday night in London. Where he maybe in London where a contract signed to him, CM Punk, obviously Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. He contract signed this Friday night on SmackDown. And I actually like this promo, second best thing on the show here. Give it an A-. She got an A+ and A- on this show. That's a pretty good freaking 1-2 punch there. We're seeing CM Punk and John Cena getting great good grades on this show. I like this promo a lot from CM Punk. I like this promo telling the story about WrestleMania. And I like the story to tell him, is he going to get ready for WrestleMania or not? Is Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins main event WrestleMania? Or is it the other triple threat match involving maybe Iyo Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania? It's pretty obvious, people. It's going to be Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and John Cena, and Roman Reigns. I know, given her, you had three biggest stars in the company, not main event your biggest show, or at least 1 or 2 nights. I know people are like, oh, what about women? Women's wrestling propaganda. We need a women main event this show this year. Who said you need to have a main event this year? Only you did, you freaking weirdo. I love women's wrestling. Don't get me, I love women's wrestling. But you had 3 of your biggest stars of all time in your ring right on ring wrestling, still the same Debbie. Not main event when 2 nights are WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas on the last. Come on, people. That'd be stupid if you ask me. All those Triple M says women's wrestling propaganda, man. I'm sorry, I don't do that, man. I don't do that whatsoever. I go with the better story and a better end goal here. To me, between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins is better story here. Not by much, honestly, but it's still better. Like having your post-match meeting CM Punk beats the heel and beats Roman Reigns and takes his wise man, Paul Heyman, with him. Wait and find out then. Give an A- for this greatest promo between CM Punk and Mountain this SmackDown promo SmackDown this Friday. Moving on to your main events. Braun Breaker, the reigning defending WWE Men's Intercontinental Championship. 2 Intercontinental Championship matches, one of the females and the males tonight. and Penta ended disqualification for the women to the WWE Intercontinental Championship. As in DQ, obviously, with Dr. Dominic Mysterio. And Finn Balor eventually attacked also Breaker and Penta to close the segment. Or close the show as well. Dude. What the hell? This match is not bad. But the post-match shenanigans involved in the Judgment Day, I could have done big time without this. And plus, I said last week, once Braun Breaker defeated Finn Balor, where is the Finn Balor face turn, or you didn't get turned on by Dominic Mysterio? Where is it, Triple H? Nowhere to be found tonight's show. That's a big dumb decision if you ask me. I want 100% Dominic Mysterio turn on Finn Balor. Him and Carlito involved. Maybe Liv Morgan or Raquel Rodriguez get involved as well in some sort of shape or form. But dude, why didn't you do the turn tonight? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get why Triple H, long-term storytelling with this. You don't need long-term with this feud. Do it right now. Everything's got to be long-term, everything. You don't need to think a long build-out to this. You don't need to do that whatsoever. That's how I feel about this. The match wasn't bad. I couldn't have done a post-match shenanigans or anything. Couldn't main event this show with this. It's kind of really dumb if you ask me. B- is your freaking grade. As for your overall show for Monday Night Raw, March 24, 2025, you can all read a B- as well. Not a good show at WrestleMania season terms there, Triple H. You need an A- grade, also an A+ grade on this show, but still it goes off with a B-. Proves how much this doesn't feel like WrestleMania season, does it? Does it? As I know it doesn't, to say the least. That is your Monday Night Raw, March 24, 2025 review. Thank y'all for watching. No Mr. Lucas, Monday Night Raw, March 24, 2025 edition of Monday Night Raw. I appreciate y'all in the YouTube comments and also on Spotify as well, if you can leave a comment on there. And help out the podcast. It takes 10 seconds out of your day. If not even 10 seconds in the tops. If you want to wish me well and everything, my personal propaganda BS, I would really appreciate that. You don't have to, in all honesty. Leaving a like on this video would be pretty better on the YouTube platform and everything. You also can just pay on Patreon an hour early this podcast. Probably, I feel like the regular standard podcast will come out a little bit later, maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock maybe. It's going to be a very late upload on the Spotify and the YouTube platforms as well. A Patreon probably gets around 8 o'clock probably. Or lucky it's around 8 o'clock in all honesty, but we're going to find out then. But until tomorrow, for more content on No Mr. Lucas and my NXT review for... No, I should lie about that. NXT will be out tomorrow on Wednesday. I was originally going to do the No Mr. Lucas podcast today, but I just had a lot of BS happening today. I very much probably may do a podcast tomorrow. But I got a lot of stuff to do, man. I can't promise that at all. I pray and promise that. I really apologize to you. And you've been on with me so long on this podcast and everything. I pretty much love you all for that. But you gotta be a little bit more patient, man. You gotta be more patient just a little bit longer, man. I'm gonna try so hard from now on. I'm gonna try very hard, man. Until Wednesday, or whenever I see you next in the Almost Lucas podcast, peace out, everybody. Take care. Love you all. Appreciate you all big time for everything, for sure.